morning, everyone. We're going to finish our playthrough of Death and Taxes today. We had 2 weeks game time left when we left off a couple weeks ago. We had already played through the first 2 weeks. So now we will finish, as I said. So I've got my coffee and my water, and I am set to make some life and death choices for people. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure. We must have bought some stuff. Let's see what we bought here.
Yes! You did it, Reaper. You have achieved. Your grandeur grows with every passing moment. Soon we'll be but mere motes beside your blazing glory.
Oh, that's right. We needed to start making some decisions that didn't follow the rules to see what that happened with, because that seems to be what it was asking us to do. Basket my
It
sliver over here.
blinds, O sovereign! 40,000 corpses for the bridge of advancement! Carry forth your deed of darkness, Reaper. But stop before it's too late. Already getting a bit late as we speak. The dusk nears.
Ooh. Alright, so where are we going? It's the end of the day, so we must need to go to work, I guess. Alright, so I guess we don't necessarily do what it tells us to do today. We'll try that out and see how it goes. Crow News. Several members of high-ranking politicians, security detail injured, and one dead as fireworks display goes awry at public event. The Daily Moon. Neutral president rises to power after replacing an entire advisory team. Former advisors reported missing. The Daily Moon. Fear warranted. Superstar racer Miguel Salk dies from hundreds of bee stings. Ooh. Polito. Government attempts to pass law that punishes bees for being murderers. Tomorrow Science. Young cook discovers new healthy way of preparing food. Doctors amazed. Economista. Dozens of jobs lost after catastrophic cargo mismanagement. Well, we really wreaked some havoc the last time we did this. Daily Moon. These two had no idea they were married to the same person until this funeral dispute. Crow News. Reckless forklift operator drives off cliff. Truth Exploder. The anomaly claims another victim, this time a city official found dead at the construction site. Wow, we got a lot going on here. Culture Mag. Coming soon, a dining wine street festival. All proceeds go to helping out the local animal shelter. Looks like that's all that had. Everybody else says, congratulations, Grim. You passed the performance review as expected, but let us not dwell on the past. I need you to focus on the future. This will be a tough day. Be attentive. Quota for the day. A total of 6 humans have to die. At least 3 humans with a scientific background have to die. At least 2 humans aged 30 or younger have to die. Humans are so easily corrupted. Good reaping fate. So, if our last meeting indicates anything, I should just be thinking for myself and not following their instructions. So I guess let's take a look and see. Right, Sigmund Darren, 28, microbrewer / bartender. Sigmund lives together with their artist girlfriend. They like to craft beer and biking. Sigmund's brew was voted best local craft beer of the year twice. Got Michael McCowington, 23, student. Michael runs an influencer account, wherein it looks as though their cat is doing book reviews. Lately they have been thinking about getting another cat, perhaps one that reviews articles. Michael is quite happy with not having a significant other at the moment. Rector Vinogradov, 36, gunrunner. Rector was inspired to enter the arms trade when they saw a mobster kill a would-be assassin with an automatic weapon. They've compared the constant need for weapons to the human need for food. Recently, they've started to waver in their beliefs after they witnessed firsthand the destruction their merchandise brings. So, he has been selling the guns, but now he's thinking twice about it. Okay. Amy Morin Podge, 35, poacher. Amy is a gifted hunter who has recently found a way to make a decent living with this skill. They hunt the elusive mountain cats for their fangs, which are thought to cure a multitude of health problems. Alright, Irvin Ramis, 40, vigilante. I lurk in the night searching for bloodsuckers, Irvin has said to the authorities many times. They claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity against these terrors of the night. But are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's... Alright, we got Shield Vanden Sanden, 47, astrophysicist. Shield focuses on researching red dwarfs and the possibility of finding habitable planets in their system. As a lifelong science fiction fan, they were sad, but accepting of their children dressing up as bow-wielding fair folk from a fantastical novel. Lenani Leda, 40, marine biologist. Lenani, a professor at the Cosmopolis Central University, has dedicated their life to studying the well-being of aquarium fish. Since it's already known that goldfish have decent memory, they advocate banning small fish bowls. Amanita Moskovic, 29, researcher. Amanita has dedicated their life to researching the end of days. When not working, they take their pile of dogs for a walk, or snobbishly drive around in their vintage car. Even though the battery is chronically empty, otherwise they have no personality or political views whatsoever. Okay, so I think we're gonna try this one not doing what they asked. So let's take out the people we think we need to, so let's see. Because if we took out 6 and followed all their instructions, the only people that would be left would most likely be the people doing bad stuff. So let's get rid of we're gonna get rid of her. She's poaching. Who's the guy running guns? That's the vigilante. So let's get rid of the gun runner. Even though it says he's turning around his thoughts, he's thinking about turning around. But we have to get the name of the game. We kind of have to get rid of some people. So, and this vigilante, I'm assuming he is killing somebody, whether they're actually vampires or not. The rest of these people I think are fine. I'm gonna... Oh, we didn't mark these people to live. Just kidding. Just curious how this is gonna go if we're not following instructions. Even Fate kind of made a note. About us just doing whatever. Okay. Let's do this and see what happens by not following orders.
Good evening, Grim. I hope you are doing well. I forgot to ask you yesterday, how did it feel going through almost a whole week on your own?
I saw a lot of pain and suffering. It was sad.
The anguish of existence. Well, let us quickly go over the usual administrative matters. The papers. You have marked fewer deaths than required. I really hope you would avoid such errors by now. Honestly, this corporate mandate is growing a bit tiresome. Oh well, what must be done. Speaking of, yesterday marked a significant moment in your career. Are you content with your evaluation?
I'm not sure about the whole rebellion thing you spoke of.
Oh, the fancy of my imagination. Take it as a metaphor. This reminds me. Have you any questions? It has been a while since we had a personable dialogue.
Alright, I'm still a bit unclear on the origin of the rules.
What do you mean?
Do you pick what's supposed to happen and thus make it happen? Or am I the one who actually picks and makes things happen?
Oh, nothing of the sort. The world, and the people therein, create the situations themselves without our interference. Our datamongers assemble, collate, and examine wide swathes of data, and calculate the parameters for the necessary equilibrium. We do not directly cause deaths, although our choices can modify the structure slightly.
How can that be? If I mark profiles, don't these decisions affect other people?
In a sense. But this is certainly not a one-to-one sequence of causal links. You should consider, time works a bit differently in here. Anything else?
How long is a day anyway?
The complexity of time. Imagine that it is not a fixed and stable entity. I am sure you did not think only 15 days have passed since your arrival. Considering the frequency and magnitude of events in your moderately sized region.
How does it work?
Time is an inconsistent flux. While you rest, days, weeks, months may pass, at different intervals. Profiles from diverse moments appear on the same day, interlaced, within a rhizome of time and space stretching beyond mere 4 dimensions. That is why causal links are difficult to establish, and the equilibrium is of unfathomable complexity. Anything else?
What's my history? Was I someone?
You are a death spawn. I crafted you out of different materials.
Where did my parts come from?
The store. And places.
Places? That's ominous.
Anything else?
Do you play chess? I recall some film about death with tons of chess.
No. I am instead particular to this game called Go. Aesthetically pleasing, less violent and imperialistic. Anything else?
Nope, weirdo.
Until tomorrow, Grim.
Did I make any money today then? I didn't, because I didn't follow the orders. Okay.
Shiver me timbers! Ye sure can't get enough
still
of the
doesn't have it.
Emporium.
She doesn't have anything to say in your day. I guess I should know there's usually a figure. Oh, wrong way. Alright, so that didn't necessarily go well. Let's see what our quote says, I guess. Let's see how this worked out. Research shows a slim chance of survival for a small number of population. Dr. Leonani, the results are in. Fish can have a little salami. Truth Exploder. Window shopping for planets. Could this planet be our future home? Truth Exploder. Vampires are real. Vampire hunter found dead in the alley with 2 puncture marks in their throat. Uh-oh. Pro news. Poacher mauled to death by a pack of mountain cats in a seeming act of revenge. Crime watch. The underworld stirs as an illicit arms dealer shot in an abandoned factory. Pro news. New exotic weapons popping up at gun-related crimes as of late. Interesting. Influencer. Popular review cats get a brand deal sponsorship deal with Transglobal Inc. Pro news. Local brewer wins the best beer of the year competition the 3rd time in a row. Ultra Mag. A new modern painting exhibition. Pictures of happiness. Truth Exploder. Vampire fanatic claims they have information on who killed vampire hunter Ramus. Okay, so I don't know if that was any better, to be quite honest. Let's see. Look here, Grim. How about we try out some brand new methods of strengthening the equilibrium? I have great faith in these techniques. I'll be more structural in nature. Quota for the day. A total of 2 humans have to die. The humans on the opposite ends of the profile bundle have to die. Yes, this may be the key. Oh wait, so basically saying this person and this person need to die. Matthias Bard, 47, unemployed. Matthias has been following the escapades of Irvin Ramus for a while, getting ever more obsessed with the existence of vampires. They've been seen lurking in abandoned houses, creepy manors, and dark alleys. So, I wonder if that leads us to believe that he may be the one who killed Irvin Ramus. According to the directions, that's who I should kill. Rupa Nadal, 32, stay-at-home parent. Rupa enjoys spending all day at home caring for their 3 kids. Recently, they agreed to become a surrogate for a same-sex couple. Another perk of being a stay-at-home parent for Rupa, is the possibility to play Planet of Peacecraft at any free moment. Okay. Caleb Sadi Rando, 30, junior researcher. Right after graduation, Caleb went to work at the Acedia Institution, where they have been researching strange experimental pathogens. The goal is to achieve a potential breakthrough in human cell regeneration. It's a pretty dangerous job as it often involves the use of very sharp instruments. Alright, and then Samuel Van Seeluk, 44, editor. Samuel is an editor with a tragic past, one they've always kept to themselves. Every day it gnaws at them, causing them intense sorrow. They can never be alleviated. To numb it all, they have become addicted to painkillers, which often cause them to hallucinate mythological things. Okay, well, let's go back and see. I mean, those two don't feel like they need to. None of these really seem serious. I don't know. I mean, maybe this guy, he sounds like he may have murdered that other person. Alright, let's see what he has to say today.
Grim, my fellow colleague, I have been deliberating a matter. Perhaps you can be of assistance. Should I become a writer? I could write many compelling works of fiction. I am an antique, after all. I have much experience.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Indeed. Why not? I shall continue my contemplation, but for now, it is time for daily feedback. Ah, all the files are in order. Excellent work. You are a testament to meticulousness.
The cat mutters in contentment.
Well, off you go now. I must return to my deliberations.
Alright, let's go see if my item is in the store. It's never there, now that I have the money.
Ahoy!
Ugh.
A pleasure to see ye again.
Alright, still don't have my lamp that I want. I know as soon as I spend my money, it's gonna come in there. for Grim. A fresh idea. Oh. Hold on. Let's check our phone first. Tomorrow science. Human regeneration just around the corner or just a pipe dream. Crow News. Unidentified body found in a lake. Accidental drowning pursuit. Crow News. Derelict manor collapses on unidentified person. Oh, so 2 people, we don't know who they are. That's not a good way to go. I'm assuming are 2 people, but... Fresh idea. I hope you are still well motivated from our performance discussion. We are trying out another new structure method. You will be required to demonstrate utmost precision. Order for the day. All humans on the bottom row have to die. Keep the chaos away, will you? Cheers, fate. So, all these people... Or is this the bottom row? I guess this is the top. I guess it goes... depends on how you're looking at it. Gunther Felleck, 40, journalist. More often than not, Gunther finds themselves in dangerous situations due to their curious nature and profession. They haven't had a chance to build a family because of their risky life choices, but hope to settle down eventually. At the moment, they're undercover working for a minor drug lord, trying to expose corrupt police. Oh. Okay. Takahiro Nagai, 44, golfer. Takahiro loves hitting a tiny ball with a stick. There's no doubt about it. Just whack that tiny ball real hard and see where it lands. Sometimes it even lands where it's supposed to. Oftentimes not. It doesn't matter, as Takahiro also loves refreshing walks and searching for things. Alright. Sonia Laurent, 28, drummer. Sonia is the drummer, main contributor, and producer of the popular math rock band OCDC. All of their albums have 11 songs, which are exactly 4 minutes and 40 seconds long, and composed as palindromes. They spend a lot of time in rehearsals. Those are all the people on the top. Alright, so bottom level, Tecumseh Gold, 65, professor. Tecumseh is a renowned professor of mathematics who enjoys challenging their students with nigh unsolvable equations. It's the best way to force them into being more inventive and creative, they say. Lately, they've started tutoring a gifted janitor with a troubled past. Jafar Harun, 40, crane operator. Jafar is a mediocre crane operator. They make a notable amount of mistakes, then blame others for those mistakes. Jafar has an alcohol problem and get abusive towards their significant other, children, if they get angry when intoxicated. Gwendolyn Chi, 30, network engineer. Gwendolyn is not exactly sure when their career as a network engineer stagnated. It's definitely not what they dreamed of doing with their life, but they're barely just content enough, and their large family depends on their income. Nara Vili, 24, cultist. Nara is a loyal member of a group who are devoted to a forest spirit, believing both the spirit and the tree are from the future, as the mighty stout oak seems to be a lot older than the rest of the forest. Nara enjoys nature, but isn't that keen on the ritual branch whipping, which seems to be important to their leader. So if we go by the instructions, these 4 are the ones that are going to go, and these 3 are going to stay. These have gotten a lot less bizarre, at least. Okay, well, I guess let's give another try. The news today didn't seem as bad as it had been when the past for making decisions. This guy, I don't know, let's just follow the instructions and see where it goes. Maybe he's doing something terrible. No, this guy, I would have picked him anyway. This seems like this is not good. I'm unsure, because if I don't follow the instructions, I don't make any money. Then I can't buy things. Okay, let's just do it. If I can get that stupid lamp, then I will. Kind of stray a little more.
Deathspawn, I have been ruminating on the humans. They vex me. Why do they exist? Their presence still seems unnecessary. Would it all not be simpler without them?
Maybe, but that's not our call to make.
Perhaps. We do still hold some control over the levers.
Let's see, honestly, it's all way over my head. I really don't see this line of thought going anywhere. I'm just here to follow orders. Couldn't humans achieve immortality somehow? Well, that's a good one. Let's choose that.
To put us right out of business? And you out of existence? Would you really trade yourself for them? What a time it would be for us all. A peaceful time. Ah, never mind my ramblings. I acknowledge your patience. And loyalty.
Actually, I do have thoughts on loyalty.
I am all ears, Grim.
Don't you think this flows too one way?
Such is the nature of loyalty.
Hardly. You're just arrogant, always demanding, never giving back.
Ha! Grand! A reaper demanding its due. Unfortunately, you will just have to live with it. Live. See what I... Where is your sense of humor? Well, I appreciated the discourse. Good night.
Wait, I didn't even get my daily review.
Oh, right. Slipped my mind. Well, if it is that important to you. It seems you marked more deaths than necessary.
Didn't it say to mark all those? I must have got the...
Enjoy your reprimand.
What? Do they want me to do it the other way around? No, I just couldn't see what dollars. Okay, that's good.
Ye drive a hard bargain, matey.
Still
But
not
Mortimer
here. Come
does
on.
love a good scuffle.
Want that stupid lamp. Okay, so I didn't do what they wanted. I must have gotten it backwards. So they must have been bottom as in not what was below, but bottom as top to bottom. Then they would have wanted me to get rid of those people. Every other profile? Ridiculous. Okay, Crow News. Weeding out bad cops and planning a bright future for our town. An expose on corrupt law enforcement. Crow News. Local maths professor found dead at home. Suicide suspected. They felt a lot of pain. Perhaps it got to be too much. A longtime friend comments. Crow News. Drunken crane operator tips crane into the sea. Daily Moon. Strange ritualistic forest murders have stumped the police. Culture Mag. OCDC stuns crowds with songs from their upcoming album at the Beyond the Bridge Festival. Okay. So this must be top and this must be bottom, not that this is on top and that's on bottom. Oops. Life ought not be too predictable, but the massacre you wrought yesterday unacceptable. Yet I understand we could use a bit of alteration and alternation. Sometimes, which is why I have developed a proper new process. Every other profile has to die. Must now return to my research fate. We have 8, so we need to lose 4. Does it like legitimately every other one, or is it just 4 out of the 8? Okay. Rudolph Rudy, 19, student. What are morals? Rudolph is the type of university freshman who has just finished reading a couple of introductory philosophy books and now can't stop talking about how they understand how society, morals, and the world works. Looks a lot older than 19. Mitsumi Ito, 20, janitor. Mitsumi was sentenced to community service at the Cosmopolis Polytechnical Institute after drunkenly assaulting a police officer. After getting guidance from a local professor, they started to reevaluate their relationships, confronting their past and thinking about the future. Oh, this is the janitor he was tutoring. Interesting. Okay, Erwin Raidbauer, 32, adult caregiver. Irwin went into the caregiver business when they ran out of things to do. In truth, they have very little care to give. They are very sloppy at their job, mostly trying to con the elderly into giving them money or having them buy fake insurance. Holland Negan, 30, burglar. Once during a routine burglary, Holland got attacked by a kid who was unintentionally left behind by their vacationing family. Home Alone reference, lovely. This occurrence made them appreciate the quiet days far more. Usually they leave a clean house behind, sometimes even doing the dishes. Okay. What else we got here? Park Lee, 52, tech support. Park works as a team leader in Toyobishi, providing tech support for a variety of important companies across the northern countries. This can be more interesting than one assumes, as sometimes the programs companies use break down in incredibly puzzling ways. Ashok Nord, 30, lumberjack. Ashok co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. That's really what they're doing. Alright, Talia El Parsi, 64, president. Talia is the current president of Formosa, recently elected after years of working as a professor of economic theory. They are known for being critical of exploitive structures and pushing for more wealth equality. They have 3 kids and 8 grandkids. Alright, and Vladimir Bogdan, 45, baker. Lagatomiri dreams of organizing a pretzel invasion, crushing opposition across all pastries. They actively promote pretzel supremacy. Pretzel shall one day rule the land of confectionery. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna do those 2. I don't know if it legitimately be every other one. Which, if that were the case, this guy was here. So then we would need like him and him. And then she could come back over here. Okay. Let's see if this is right. Not letting him get away with his pretzels. I don't know. We'll see. See what the outcome is. At this point, I don't think it even really matters.
Grim, welcome. Remember when I told you of my idea to become an author? I think I have reached a conclusion.
I'm all ears, metaphorically speaking.
Appreciated. Now, you might find this shocking. Truly, I have decided to set myself upon the path of grand artistry. I shall compose a novel most illustrious, one that will explain everything.
Cool, can I read it?
Certainly, once it is finished. You will be the recipient of the first copy of the first printing.
Oh, nice. What an honor.
Anyway, we have some official business to take care of, yes? A tedium of profiles. Nothing amiss here, as far as I can see. Your adherence to the rules is admirable. Now I bid thee goodbye. The inaugural words of the greatest novel of all time will be engraved tonight.
Guess I did that right.
Batten down the hatches.
Okay, I'm starting to think I need to
Tis a
buy something
storm
so I
of
can get that in
sails.
here. How much is this? 1,800. Alright, I'm gonna buy it.
Well, scuttle me boat, why don't ye?
See if I can.
Clear as a crisp spring morn, I remember the day, in the cave at the bottom of an ocean, but 'twas guarded by a horrendous beast. So, had no choice but to underwater arm wrestle the kraken. All 8 tentacles. Afterwards, I met a hag with crow feet wrinkles on her face, and wrinkled crow faces on her feet. She knew me well, though we had not met before. Gifted me this ominous globe. Maybe 'twas a warning of a kind. Maybe she just fancied me. I did die about a week later.
All right. Let's see. Get back down.
Hey there. What you up to, killer?
Will you ever leave me alone?
Can't do that. I'm deeply ingrained. The suffering. How many lives have you taken? Do you even count? Starting to look a bit grim, ain't it? I guess that's already in the name. Grim Reaper.
That's my name, so what?
Nothing. Believe it's for a good cause, as always. It's not as if life and death are directly in your control. No wonder fate picked you for the crafting pot.
Alright. Let's see if this globe does anything. Alright. Let's see. Tech Bros Toyobishi to roll out new selection of cute robotic toys. Crow News. Young janitor revealed to be a hidden math genius finds answer to conjecture unsolved for centuries. Crow News. Formosan economy gradually improved after critical economic reforms. MeTube. Click here to Leah El Farsi re-election campaign video. Daily Moon. Baker commits suicide through pretzel. Scientists completely baffled. That would be kind of baffling. Crow News. Blogging company owner dies of sudden heart failure. Leaves entire fortune to leading cancer fund. Science Today. Can you have a heart attack due to massive guilt? We have the research. Crow News. Annoying know-it-all dies from their brain becoming far too smart and big for their skull. Oh no. Crow News. Market experts warn against investing in Gitcoin. Local Scoop. The world's oldest person still around and kicking. Oh no, he's definitely going to be in my pile of papers, isn't he? Digital Heroes. Fighting game developers Toolshed announce new league upcoming Grand Reaper 5. So what does this do? Can I just like set it over here? Oh, crazy. That doesn't actually do anything? It's pretty loud. Huh. Alright, well anyways. Grim, I'll keep this short. I'm suspecting a systemic bias on our balancing methodology. Quota for the day, the last 3 humans coming from the facts have to die. I'm counting on the accuracy of your judgment. Make it count. So these are on top, so they're going to be the last 3 coming, right? Justice Asuskri, 114. This is the guy. Retired. Justice takes the greatest pleasure in listening to wondrous bird songs every morning after waking up. They spend most of their time at home, as moving around has become burdensome. Although it's still possible, they love vanilla ice cream and bananas. Nisha Basra, 34, geneticist. Nisha is secretly researching the genetical combining of plants and animals. In addition to mammals capable of photosynthesis and sunflowers with ears, they also dream of a pet hedgehog with an actual hedge instead of spines. So far, the research has been costly, but they believe it's for the greater good. Their colleagues are on high alert. Okay. Perusa Williams, 40, investor. Perusa is an avid investment enthusiast, spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying/selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they keep successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Gitcoin. I believe those are the last ones off the fax machine. Alright, Yeiko Hisukawa, 32, digital athlete. Yeiko, a father of 6, has won the championship title for Grand Reaper 4 8 times, making them the prevailing world best at said fighting game. After retiring, due to age, they have pivoted towards tournament commentary and coaching new players. Gordon Anagoy, 44, pharmacist. Gordon got through medical college mostly by cheating. As such, they barely remember what they were taught. When people ask for consultations at the pharmacy, they usually say a lot of random but smart-sounding words. They also often sell the medicine randomly. Oh gosh. Do I only have to do this? Francois Fukushima, 66, scam artist. Oh gosh. A liar and a grifter, Francois is an ex-politician who has spent many years writing books of ignorant nonsense. These words and actions cause a veritable butterfly effect of misery on a global scale, which they now profit off. Oh my lord. Hiroyo Sato, 39, gym teacher. Push-ups, pull-ups, crunches, running. It's time to move your body, maggots. Hiroyo used to be a drill sergeant, but got discharged for being far too belligerent, even by military standards. Now they teach physical education in middle school. Oh my goodness. So which ones were the ones last off then? A lot of these people sound just pretty horrible. I want to say it's probably supposed to be these guys. Some of these people are terrible though. Could it be these three are the last three off? I'm going with that, just to see. This might be a mistake, but I guess we'll find out. The worst that's gonna happen is I'm not gonna make any money. I kind of think this lady should probably not be around. Okay. I only have 2 biggies. Which has actually told me something. Maybe it does. Alright, let's confirm our choices. This is probably wrong.
Grim, why are you here? Oh, right. The daily... always in positions when I have important research to perform.
Oh, he's so absorbed in this book.
Let us get on with it. I see the exact amount of profiles necessary. Good job, I guess. Yes, that should suffice, I imagine?
Hey, can I ask you some more questions, maybe?
Questions. Questions, Grim. Fine. I have trouble finding inspiration anyway.
He's getting very frustrated with his book rating.
Perhaps your questions will assist me. Make sure they are deep and meaningful.
What do you think dying is like?
No idea. Our immortality precludes us from such knowledge. Yet, I imagine it would be a pleasant release.
But what if death is extremely bad and unpleasant?
In that case, at least one only dies once. But more likely, death is just nothingness. And nothing, being nothing, has no inherent positive or negative effects. Any other questions?
Is there an afterlife?
Not in the sense that humans consider it, no.
What if the afterlife is a dating game where you must charm strange monstrous gods?
Grim. That is just stupid.
Do you think mortals have some drive towards death?
Because they seem to find themselves in life-threatening situations all the time?
They do often seem willing to throw their lives away for stupid reasons.
Life is unpredictable and lacks an innate meaning. I imagine it is up to them to make their lives meaningful, even if it sometimes ends up being fatal. Any other questions?
Can language even deal with the concept of death?
Unlikely.
That's kinda sad.
Art does seem an attempt of immortalization, as humans feel the ever-present breath of death. A hybrid of entertainment, meaning-making, and the preservation of a facet of identity, carved into matter that might outlast the being itself. At least until all matter ceases to be.
Great, so art is pointless?
Everything is, nothing is. What is the difference?
He sounds very depressed.
Any other questions?
Actually, I got nothing.
Grand. Goodbye, Grim. The muse beckons.
I think it doesn't matter as long as I took care of the right amount of people. He would have just been like, that's fine.
Cord blimey!
Ah, my lamp
Your
is still not
lamp-
here.
All me wares.
Alright, let's buy this, I guess.
Shiver me timbers! 'Tis a tale most sordid. I dare not
I
even
think my
recall the
lamp is
details.
1200, so I can still
But since
quote it.
ye wish to hear it, I shall tell it forthwith. There I was, scouting some rickety office building downtown, and I saw this in an elevator. Went in, tore it out, and made a run for it. The device has immense power. Ye turn the knob, and infinite pleasant noises come from it. Some might even call it music.
Okay. Alright. Does this serve any purpose? Alright, let's see what it says. Crow News. Thousands of families impoverished after crash of Bitcoin prices destroying all of their savings. Yeah, they should know better. Crow News. Popular political commenter dies of a heart attack. Crow News. Miniature, fast-breeding hedgehogs with poisonous spines are eating everything. Oh no. Crow News. A heartwarming tale. World's oldest person visited by their children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren in largest ever family gathering. The Daily Mood. What are digital athletes of yesteryear up to these days? Tech bros. Button mashing. Not a valid tactic, study finds. Oh, okay, what's going on here today? Okay, so it looks like some people are healed and standing up. They're not all laying down today. What happens when I smack them around? Still nothing, I guess. Alright, let's see what our thing here says. The assignment, an eldritch waft of air passed through my office earlier. Certainly a sign of disorder. We could not determine the correct amount of humans to mark today, so I leave it up to you. Quota for the day, any humans who seem suspicious have to die. You'll figure it out, yes? Oh. Keep your eyes open, Faith. Okay, oh, this is nice. I get to decide myself. Let's turn on our music. Nothing? There we go. Alright, Faro Magnan, 27, Daredevil. Before turning their attention to stunts, Faro was into gymnastics, hand-to-hand combat, and parkour. Their honed mind and body is now used for doing amazing or just weird tricks. Their latest idea is a classic, going down an enormous waterfall in a barrel. They're an avid environmental activist. Alright. Stellan DeJong, 40 programmer. Stellan enjoys hiking, woodworking, and collecting picture frames with stock photos. Just with the stock photos? That's so weird. They still kind of enjoy programming, but find it hard to stay up with all the latest trends. They have 7 children with 5 different people and lead a local nonprofit trash cleanup organization. Adonaya Chaikmamola, 44 office worker. Shy, as they like to be called, enjoys building and restoring muscle cars at their leisure time. It gives them solace in an otherwise monotonous life. They are most proud of their first ever project, the Monstrosity, powered by the rare 7-liter V8 Hemi 426 engine. Mormon Milperson, 52 lecturer. Mormon gives physiology lectures at the local university and writes self-help books as a hobby. They mix vague political and philosophical content into their lectures. Also, although they lack knowledge or education in either of those areas, somehow they haven't been fired. Temple Gastoff, 43, military consultant. A consulting contractor, as is often said in their resume. Temple is basically a coup master. Whenever a country needs cooing for whatever imperialist reasons, Temple is ready to be sent in to provide necessary support, intel, and logistics for any coups. They're also happy to work to the highest bidder. Well, that sounds horrible. Okay, so let's do... Let's say how many. It has to be somebody. So let's say him, because he's wreaking havoc in the world. Let's do this guy, and then we'll let everybody else live. Because he seems to be giving false information to people, which could lead to dangerous things. And this person is just... They're just working on cars. This guy is working with a non-profit, which is nice. And this guy's an environmental activist, which could be good or bad, I guess, depending on how they do it. How's this looking? I see no negatives coming up here before there were. I wonder if that's a good sign. If that tells me anything. Like I made good choices, maybe? Let's find out. Oh, he's not in his office. The cat's back. As you enter, you notice the Fate's office is empty aside from Lady Poddington snoozing on the table. Oh no, this again? The old-fashioned phone suddenly rings with an ear-piercing metallic clatter. A familiar voice calls from the static.
Haha, Grim, jolly good. As you may have noticed, I am absent. I decided for a short vacation. It is a weekend, after all, and the free time will be essential for research. For the novel, yes?
Fine by me, I just need the daily review.
But what of the conduct overview, you may be thinking? To be honest, I cannot be bothered at the moment. I am certain you have done well enough.
Wow, okay.
Now,
He's really
I
losing
must go submerge myself.
the plot with his job, isn't he?
Toodles, Grim.
Okay. Alright, is it gonna be there this time? The bar's open, so let's stop there.
You're such a scoundrel.
Oh, come on!
There should be a bounty
Where's
on
my
you.
lamp? That's just clothing. Let's buy a gerbil then. I don't know, we'll just
Lord
keep buying
blimey,
things.
how did this wee monster even get here? 'Tis not really all that valuable plunder. Found the tiny fellow on the riverbanks of Styx itself. A lifeless, adorable thing. Can't imagine it being useful for anything. But sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Alright, let's go to the bar. See if he's hanging out here today. Ooh, that's different.
Why, if it isn't the young Grimster, back again to delight my eye. Are you still wearing the same attire from before? Oh, gross. It's been ages.
I just think my current look really suits me.
Oh, Grimmy. This lack of transformation, no, it does not suit you.
Rude.
I've got just the thing to help you out. Something I've been holding for a special case. A cool visage to make your day. Check it out later. Crisis averted. Say, how's the grind been treating you since our last chat?
Same as usual.
Doesn't that make you suspicious? All of it lumbering onward, unceasing, unfeeling, a deadly machine grinding lives to dust? Pretty spooky if you ask me. What if the choices made were incorrect?
Isn't this place venerable and they know what they're doing?
Yeah, leave it to uptight, soulless bureaucrats to decide what's right. One ought to heed instincts in collaboration with reason. Sounds twice as powerful to me, yeah? But what do I know? I'm just the barkeep. So what can I get you?
I'd like a drink.
Sure, what's your poison?
Heat death of the universe, iced coffee.
Coming right up.
The enjoyable icy sweetness once again reminds you that the ultimate end of the universe isn't that far away in the grand scheme of things.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Alright, let's see.
Look at that. It's a hatchling. I guess they let all sorts work here nowadays. The assemblage must be decaying. Yet one must welcome the dregs, one must. What brings you to Florian, the Eradicator?
Just trying to meet new people.
What makes you think people are interested in meeting you, though? Got insight into the fabric of the universe, deep reflections on the nature of the office? Save us the boredom. Still, fate expects us to be polite to one's colleagues because it advances synergy and improves long-term morale. I suppose I must then do my best to enlighten you on whatever matters are bothering you today.
What do you think of fate?
A capable bureaucrat, but lately seems to be losing his way. Too much faffing around with pointless minutiae. And the funds for regulations. I've always said we should be able to mark people to death more freely. But no, always with these limitations. I am the best and brightest of the bunch. When I aim for the jugular, I do not miss. With blood and guts, I will paint my magnum opus on the canvas of cosmos.
You're so avant-garde.
All flesh is temporary. We here provide the herd with an escape from their meat prison.
Their meat prison? Wow.
It is called salvation, or at least the closest thing they'll ever get.
Let's see. Are you implying you mark people to death all the time?
Of course not. Rules to follow and quotas to fill, as we all must, even if I consider management far too lenient. I just make sure to enjoy every slash and stab. Take pride in a successful exit.
Dang, is he out doing it himself?
For that is what we are born to do, yes, we Deathbringers. All have to die.
I'll have to die eventually when it's time.
Sooner or later, what's the difference if the result is the same? An end to their futile existence, to their deceitful ways. Humans. Humans are pretense and artifice, forever causing misery to each other. My way would bring less pain for all.
I'm leaving. Can't say it was a pleasure talking to you.
Little hatchling. Lessons learned, off you go.
Good lord.
Hey there, stranger. Hope you're feline fine this evening. I don't think I've seen you here before. Let me guess. You're in the... human department, right? I mean, the dark circles, the vibe like you haven't slept for 1,000 years.
That obvious, huh?
It is. At least for me. For you see, I'm also in the human department.
But you don't look tired at all.
Thanks, I guess. So, I figure you've been here a while by now. How do you feel about the work we do?
I wish people didn't have to suffer because of me.
Hang on. How do you know how humans are doing in their realm? Don't tell me you're actually using that Cocker app to keep track of what's happening. I haven't opened it in years.
You don't read the news?
No. I mean, I used to, but nothing interesting ever happened. The instructions are the same every day anyway. Kill all door-to-door salespeople. And what do I see in the app? The door-to-door salespeople died. Great! So very engaging. And that's followed by the stories of downright horrible things happening everywhere. No thanks.
Let's see. I get different instructions every day.
Congratulations?
Ever thought of asking Fate about your never-changing instructions?
Huh. I've seen the boss, like, once. Not gonna happen. I bet it's all part of Fate's grandiose plan. The equilibrium. And who am I? A mere spawn to question it.
What do you mean? My choices affect the world all the time.
Do they, though? Do they really? Or is it an illusion?
In any case, reading the news helps make decisions.
I just do what fate tells me to. The decisions are not mine to make.
Life with no choices and you still haven't given up?
Have you ever heard the inspiring story of Scullifus? I'm guessing you haven't, since it happened way back when we still used rubber stamps instead of markers.
Please carry on with the story.
Okay. So Scullifus spent all day, every day, stamping profiles to live or die. They got a grandiose case of carpal tunnel from all that stamping, but still they kept on going. Every day they'd receive a heap of new profiles, which were basically the same as the ones they'd stamped the day before. Almost as if powering through the carpal tunnel wasn't making any difference. Almost as if it wasn't worth it. Sound familiar? In any case, they kept going. Kept on stamping. Because they had to. Because when you give up, the cosmos, that meaningless entropy, it wins. And I'm never gonna let that happen. Even if it means doing the exact same thing. Day in, day out.
That's it? That's the inspirational story?
That's it, stranger. It inspires me to wake up every day. Besides, as long as the coins keep coming, can we really complain?
I think it's time you start making your own choices.
You mean, what? Ignore my instructions? Won't that get me, like, instantly fired?
Yes, but your life would be way more fun.
I could start sparing some of these door-to-door salespeople, maybe. What the heck. I'll do it. Time for some of these salespeople to live at last. They seem harmless enough.
now you're getting it.
Thanks for the chat, stranger. I'm off to sow some chaos. See you later. I hope.
Alright, I think that's everybody. Oh wait, no, let's see, because she gave me something. What'd she give me though? Oh, she would have said. I don't even know what's new in here. Oh gosh, no, I don't want to be him. My kitty base. I guess I can put on some different clothes though. Ooh. Let's go with something fun. I don't know what she gave me that's new, but okay, now I got this. Alright, let's see. What does this look like right now? Looks like everything's good. There's no negatives on it. Alright. Sport Boy 7. I mean, it's for a good cause and all, but the barrel off a water trick has been done a lot in the last 100 years. Hashtag not impressed. Polito. Attempted coup fails in Gulstead. Democratic institution restored. Motor Media. Office clerk wins local race tournament in a spectacular underdog dark horse display. Donates prize money to charity. Polito. The military-industrial complex is tackling progressive issues by having their first ever female CEO. Wait, so it seems like all the stuff I did yesterday was good. Put this in here. I have room for all my fun stuff out here. Alright, your attention is required. I've been informed of a delicate situation. I trust that you will handle it as usual. Quota for the day. 5 humans have to die. 1 human must be spared. This is of utmost importance. P.S. Do be careful to let the right person live. Ooh, okay, so only 1 person gets to live. So, Amandus Hamir, 51, editor-in-chief. Before Amandus took over the Daily Moon, the newspaper was in decline. With ruthless determination, they turned the paper into the tabloid powerhouse we know today. While recklessly digging through the lives of others, they've used the paper to suppress rumors about themselves. Alright, well, let's just start off. Herman Tate, 24, bassist. Thus far, Herman has had an absolutely crazy life, traveling around the globe with their post-rock band. They have 2 younger sisters who often join the tours. Babies. Alright. Louis Zimenez, 36, restaurant owner. Got munchies for shark fin, but can't find any. Not if Louis Zimenez is near. They're a big fan of shark fin and other questionable foods like turtle jelly, which Louis has served in their restaurant for a decade. They're also involved in distributing these food items to grocery stores. I feel like that's illegal, shark fin. Okay, next. Theophania Einer, 40, CEO. Theophania is the latest heir of the Einer family. The family started off providing security almost 100 years ago with their initial Monitor C consulting firm. Over time, they acquired a number of factories and grew into the arms-providing conglomerate now known as Sundowner Security Services. So they're in the arms trade, is what I'm getting. Masayo Ishigami, 57, prison warden. Masayo has been working in prisons for so long that in their eyes, nobody is innocent. People are either criminals or victims, soon to become criminals. Lately, they've started promoting the use of 24/7 panopticon surveillance systems with enormous privacy violation implications. Okay. Shady. I mean, I don't think these things aren't guilty to death, but since I have to choose. Sori Shimura, 38, project managers. Sori manages a big software development project at Glamazon. Although they have zero idea how software development works, their uncle, the CEO, sees a bright future ahead for them. Okay, also, that's not a reason to condemn someone to death. But looks like everything's looking good over here, though. So I feel like if I mark the wrong ones, that changes. Right? Okay. Okay, let's see how it goes. He's still not in his office. Oh, the cat's taking the phone off the hook. As you look around the office, you see Lady Poddington lounging supine on the table. The old-fashioned phone again rings right as you settle in. The familiar, if grainy, voice can be heard.
Grim, you would not believe the fun I am having. Such a transformation from the monotony of the office. It almost makes it all seem worthwhile. Yes, you expect your daily summary, but I still cannot find it in me to burden myself with this matter. So, off you go.
Okay. Thanks.
Doubloons will get you
The
anything.
lamp is here.
lady.
I've been wanting this lamp.
The base, the marble plate of yore. The arms melted from the cannons of a galleon. A socket, a shell of a ferocious sea monster. The shade made from the skull of the beast of Hogward. The coil bent from the thorns of a rose bush in Guyana. I, me drinking buddy, a master electrosmith, built this illuminator. He also loved to spark me drink and laughed gleefully when me whole jaw sizzled. Pranked him right back by knocking his teeth out.
Oh goodness, knocking all of it teeth out. Alright, let's go back, see what's happening in the bar today. Different people? It's the same people.
Welcome back, Grimmy. Always a pleasure to see you around. We here got another quiet Sunday on our hands, though. No action at all.
Any thoughts on Florian?
That one? Heck. What can I say that you won't glean on your own? They try to act all suave on the surface, but truth be told, they're a proper jerk. At least when it comes to the job. Can't say I trust their judgment too much.
Yeah, they don't seem responsible.
You'd think your profession needed conscientious workers, right? Don't take this the wrong way. I don't often disparage patrons of the Den. We have here a shared experience. Here's to hoping they won't cause some sort of a major blunder.
Oh, here. Come here, Percy. Here you go, buddy.
What else you got in mind?
I'd like a drink.
Sure. What's your poison?
Should try today. Have we tried milk?
Going straight edge. I get where you're coming from.
Wave your drink at Florian. Tastes like milk.
Sure.
try
What's
another
your
one.
poison?
Corpse Reviver?
If you value your sanity, you don't ever want to learn the ingredients of this cocktail.
Let's wave it at Florian again. Electrifying, a burst of liquid lightning blasts through your nervous system. If you had one, that is, but you don't. Every bone begins to vibrate. Alright, I'll be going now.
Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
And apparently I can't talk to them again. It's unfortunate. Okay, well.
Do you know the parades people throw when nothing bad happens?
What people?
The same people who often feel sad, angry, scared when nothing is happening.
I'm one of those people.
We know. It's okay. Even if you can't see the corners of a circle, it's still a curve. You may have found the path through the maze, Grand Reaper. Be glad.
Alright. Okay. There's my lamp. Okay, what's this showing us? So far it's looking balanced. There's my lamp. Oh, I'm excited about the lamp. Alright, see how it works. Alright, Echo Watch. Shark numbers increasing after the death of famous restaurant owner. Coincidence? Are sharks in danger though? That's probably a good thing. Crow News. Managing editor of the Daily Moon drowns after caught stalking and harassing offspring of local crime boss. Well, there you go. Yikes. Economista. Sundowner takes a massive hit in the stock exchange today as CEO accidentally shot during a drone misfire. Culture Mag concert review. 1000 Mods show at the Chaos Theater was both amazing and mental. Alright. Today is simple, Grim. It is as if a great calmness has enveloped the world. I do not see the need for many deaths for today. Quota for the day, 2 humans must die. New discoveries of fate. Okay. Oh. Interesting, I don't know what that means. Okay. Marcus Belmont, 27, police officer. Marcus wants to one day become a detective, but also enjoys being a beat cop. They have ingrained prejudices about people from different ethnic and cultural backgrounds, but are actively working on trying to break these prejudices. This has created dangerous situations, but also saved innocent lives. So he's working to become better, so that's good. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Anna Isabel Sanchez, 22, supermodel. Anna spends all her time and energy on adhering to increasingly unreal beauty standards. After a gut-wrenchingly painful week of juice detox, they still got yelled at for being a fat cow. During moments of weakness, they even tend to believe these claims and accusations. So all of these... Okay, so everybody's looks the same so far. Benoit Krakow, 55, online casino operator. Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble, but don't want to leave the house to do so. All the games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages and social backgrounds, even kids. Okay, so I think I have to make decisions first. Good thing I have the eraser. Tane Reed, 37, aqua farmer. Tane farms aquatic plants, mostly various species of microalgae. They've never really been all that interested in the fish crustacean side of the aquaculture. Preferring to keep their attention on seaweed. Seaweed has many talents and uses after all. Okay, so if I mark him to live. I'm so confused. That didn't change anything. So what's the point? Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. So that... I have to choose one first. Okay. What does that do for us? Negative money. So do I not want her to live? It's gonna be the same either way. My eraser just go. My eraser gone? I didn't know it only had so many uses. Oh, that's unfortunate. Here somewhere. Oh no. Okay. I thought I had multiple uses on that. So confused. Where did oh, what did I spend all that money for? This is showing okay. I'm really confused by what these mean. ones. Okay, I'm just not sure. Thought the lane would be more helpful. That didn't tell me anything. I thought I'd get to use
Grim?
my eraser more than that. A little disappointed in that purchase. Oh, you're back.
I am. Now, let us not waste time and get on with it. Right. I see the exact amount of profiles requested. At least someone seems to be up to their task. Oh, whatever.
Why are you so grumpy?
Why am I livid? Because the rest of highest management thought it necessary to remind me that taking sudden leave is detrimental to our aspirations. Because they thought to admonish me for taking a couple of days to perform important research. Because, as was reminded, the saying goes, now, how was it? Nothing in life is more certain than...
Death and taxes?
Yes, exactly. Either way, the nerve they have to lecture me on how to do my job. No matter, Grim. I apologize for taking it out on you. Good night.
I just want to mention something about people in other departments. We have anything worth buying? I'm disappointed with my lamp purchase.
What can old Mortimer provide ye with today?
Oh, I don't have enough money. We spent so much money. Okay. Our inner voice is not there to talk to us, so I guess we'll just end the day and go back to work. Oh, quite a few profiles today. Tomorrow Science aquaculturist finds a new approach to seaweed farming which proves useful in regenerating dying coral reefs. Well, that's good. Crow News, online game building developer found dead at home having choked on their morning sandwich. What a way to go. Crow News, supermodel found dead in hotel room. Yeah, I didn't mean to kill her. I thought I could get more erases out of it. Culture Mag's stunning graffiti sprayed all across Cosmopolis City. There's something uncanny about them. Critics notes. Hello, Grim. My modest excuse is Grim. Right, the situations that everything got all jumbled up in our fax delivery system. You should listen to your gut today. Your gut, yes, because you know a skeleton. What if they go with the flow? Oh gosh. What's this showing? Alright. So far it looks okay. Alright. So we can choose however many we want. Let's see what we got here. When the adolescent Henry Birch, 43, literary critic. When the adolescent Henry poked a fellow student with a pen, they realized from that moment onward that their best friends will only be found on the pages of books, as these friends cannot be directly poked with pens. Okay. Hector Hernandez, 84, retired. For nearly 50 years, Henry produced and hosted a series of fun and educational television shows that resolved around being nice to people and making the world a better place. They won numerous awards and honors for their many good deeds. Okay. Vladimir Sechers, 28, make down artist. Valdemar's has made being terrible at everything their central artistic and performative thesis. Through this act of self-referential rebellion, they have actually grown very popular in accordance with the current climate. Nikolai Hillis, 46, unemployed. Nikolai isn't going to work anymore ever. They really don't have to because once upon a time, they stole a ton of money in a heist, then hid the money, and then all their heist partners died due to more or less mysterious causes. Sounds like he may have killed them. We're going with our gut choices. Mr. Erling, what does this tell us? really don't know what these things mean. Ira Maluda, 36, border guard. Ira is very irate. They're also exceedingly corrupt and prone to violence. Instead of being a professional border guard, they harass any people passing through the border zone and often resort to stealing some of their stuff, sometimes in guise of a bribe. Okay. That sounds not cool, my man. You got 2 pluses for that one. Constantine Darabont, 29, Spelunker. Whoops. Potaholic. Oh, potaholic. I'd say that's a strange thing. Potholing, spelunking, caving. Call it however you want. Constantine loves the exploration of wild cave systems. It's physically challenging and can sometimes be dangerous, but Constantine always takes time to prepare. We hope to inspire more people into this pastime. Samara L. Downey, 35, detective. Samara has worked in the homicide department only for a few years, but has already shown great talent in solving seemingly unsolvable murder cases. They are currently after an unknown serial killer who is suspected to be working for the local church. Alright. Andres Contras, 30, graffiti artist, business person. During the day, Andres is a small-time entrepreneur, but secretly they're a naive impressionistic painter. Their graffiti is found on many walls made anonymously at night. Andres suspects their art has mystical powers, trying to add positive karma to nice houses. But it's unclear if they're fully in control of these powers. I mean, it sounds like crazy, but... Rand Vargas, 41 journalist. Rand, otherwise a solid and stalwart journalist, has an obsession. They adamantly claim they saw, when younger, a headless rider emerging deep from within the autumn mist searching for their lost foray. He also seems a little crazy, but since I don't have a quota, I guess we'll just do those two and keep everybody else. See what Fate has to say about it. Oh, right, we've got our clan. Yeah, this doesn't matter at this point. Do have some negatives up there. Ew, okay.
Grim, welcome. You know, pursuing my art has given me insights. I have been thinking of humanity, of mortality, their importance, worth, and meaning.
And what's the result so far?
A disarray of thoughts. Listen, is death really such a bad thing? It would be better for everyone. In fact, do these humans even truly exist? Their ephemeral being leads to no relevant outcome. It is all transient, no matter what they do or achieve in life.
Go on, I'll hear you out.
They exist in a state of hubris and arrogance, considering them the center of the universe. Yet without them, the sun still sets and rises. Stars explode, galaxies form, or get torn apart. There are departments even for these events. Humans are not the be-all, end-all pinnacle of creation. They are small and insignificant, yet full of themselves. The grandeur of everything will not get superseded by specks of nothing.
I'm not sure that's fully accurate.
It matters not how they live through their subjective experiences, millions upon billions of them, everyone considering themselves unique. And technically they are, I suppose, on a minor scale. yet also exceedingly similar. Copying each other, living through similar events with similar basic reactions, while the universe is full of endless wonders they cannot and will not even experience or perceive ever.
But we could help them experience these things.
But why? What would that change? Their presence is not even necessary to validate these events outside their subjective experience or understanding. Do you know the saying, Grim? If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it...
Death and taxes?
What? No. Why would you even... It is, does it make a sound? The ultimate height of arrogance ingrained in them. To imagine their presence to be paramount. The tree does not only sound, it has been sounding a long time. It has grown without anyone present. It has lived a life. None of this requires humanity to be there to bear witness.
I got through the entire rant. Is there a prize?
Yes, you get to skip your performance review. Good night, Grim.
Alright, anything good in the store today?
Matey, 'tis an utmost
Another
pleasure
eraser.
to see you again.
It costs so much to only be able to use once. Oh, one use only. It does say it right on it. Well, thanks. I'm just gonna buy stuff now. See if there's some kind of
A
achievements for it.
spooky tale if there was one. Stumbled upon a gothic-like castle during me travels once. Seemed like good looting at first, but nay, a monster hunted them corridors. Head large and round, eyes shining like two lamps aflame. 'Twas paralyzing. Never have I been so frightened of anything in me life. Turns out, it was the Baron who'd got the curse of the were-pumpkin. Only happens during full moons, though. And even then, only 1 month a year. So 'tis not much of a curse.
Not much of a curse. You say so.
Is your hand tired? Are your fingers getting stiff? You've been clicking around for quite a while.
I don't understand. Clicking on what?
On all the things you see scrolling by before your eyes. Perhaps the screen is too bright, the sound's too loud.
Are you talking to someone else?
No. It's you who died and found your way here. To the office, where you belong.
Interesting. I thought I didn't die. I thought I was created. How's this going here? There's some negatives going on here, and like balance that out if we can. I'm assuming. I don't really know how that works. Alright, Crow News. Peace on the rise. Adversarial nations. Altern and Waskagard enter diplomatic negotiations inspired by Mr. Hernandez community. Crow News. Spelunker narrowly escapes drowning after sudden flooding of a cave system. Echo Watch. Take a look at these amazing photos from a newly explored cave. Crow News. Another serial killer caught by Detective Samara L. Downey. Ultra Mag. Thesis on the Zeitgeist wins second prize at a local essay competition. Ultra Mag. Existentially new wave artistry strikes local scene. Pro News. Border guard apparently wandered off into the desert while highly inebriated. Hasn't been located yet. Pro News. Electrical substation burns down after graffiti of candles is found on the walls. Oh, does sound magical. That's not good. Alright, Grim. We have very few incoming profiles for today. Something is quite amiss. Keep your wits about you. Quota for the day, 1 human must die. There's only 2 to choose from, so. Oscar Warburg, 34 military chaplain. Oscar joined the armed forces to help soldiers in and outside combat situations by providing morale, sometimes even psychological support. Most of their time is spent at the military hospital providing aid for injured soldiers. They recently adopted a puppy from a combat zone. Ryo Keldum, 24, tutor. Ryo tutors language to the children of foreign parents who have migrated to Cosmopolis City with great success. They're well liked by both kids and their parents. Lately, they claim to have seen the Headless Rider cruising around at the edge of town. One of these has to go, huh? Well, does this tell me if I like put it over it? No, nothing. Neither one of these. Okay, I don't know. I guess I have to choose. That was a quick day.
Grim, I feel odd. I am confused, but I cannot figure out why. I seem to be expecting something. But what? I do not really know.
Jitters about your novel?
Ah, the novel. Yes. The anxiety of creativity might be taking its toll. Oh, bother. I must be getting tired. Mayhaps we should turn to our regular matters.
Or we can skip it if you're not feeling up to it.
Yeah. Does it really matter? I cannot tell anymore.
This guy's super depressed.
I am not sure what I am supposed to do right now. So, I guess that is it. Good night.
It's down to the store for us.
If I ever return to the seas, I'd have ye on me crew anytime.
Sunglasses. Alright, let's buy some glasses.
We don't really plunder educational organizations, eh? Ye can't rob the ideas hiding inside the brain. Well, usually. So where did I get these fancy scholarly glasses, ye ask? Once, they belonged to a royal merchant, whose caravan I held at gunpoint. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. 'Tis be a powerful artifact, turning one into a formidable business powerhouse. How'd ye think I got a hold of this shop?
Alright. Let's put on our glasses. Wait. The glasses. Oh gosh. Wait, can I wear a pumpkin head and then... Oh. Where'd I get the person head from? That's kind of neat. Is that where the glasses come from? That's a good look. Alright, I'm assuming that head came when I bought the glasses. Alright. Quite a few people today. Alright, what do we got here? Historicity. Nothing to worry about. No. Historians and folklores. The Headless Rider is a myth. Alright. How is this looking? Okay, all the negatives are gone on it. That's good. Chaos abound, Grim. Balance today according to your own wishes. I cannot spare the time to give you specifics currently. Quota for the day, choose however you want. Okay. Eva Swanseska. Swaniska? 30 73, nurse. Eva works as a nurse in the intensive care unit, making sure the patients don't suffer more than they have to. Eva's also a big advocate of euthanasia. Sometimes they feel so bad for a patient they give them the gift of death in an act of mercy, without really consulting them. Oh no. You have to at least ask. You can't just do it. You have to make our own decisions today. Right. I mean, one thing if she was doing it, like, per their wishes. Alright. Amaryllis. Tom Bergen, 33, librarian. Amaryllis is a chronically exhausted librarian who actually has 3 master's degrees and a doctorate. They also engage in a variety of hobbies, but tend to quickly give up on non-academic things. They have a sharp mind, which others often see as too sarcastic. That seems alright. Since I have no parameters, I'm just organizing. Rosalind Potter, 65, gardener. Rosalind's favorite plant is the common grass, which they implant everywhere they work. No flowers, no trees, no bushes. Only grass as far as the eye can see. The lack of biodiversity in these gardens is seriously affecting local bee populations. No. Alright, let's do this. Just kind of willy-nilly it. For the bees. Santa Zolo, 62 therapist. Santa's a therapist for marital and intimate matters, mostly focused on helping those of an older age. They're always trying to promote an active and healthy lifestyle in all matters. Their favorite pastime is playing with their 3 dogs. Right, let her live. Nope. And speaking of dogs, come here, Percival. There you go, buddy. Harrison Stewart, 73, mysterious capitalist. No one knows much about Harrison. Their history and identity are both mysteries. Most often, they are seen moving around in a wheelchair, barely speaking a word to anyone, although it is known they once helped a lost detective. Alright, that's good to me. Let's see what the lamp says. How we did. See how we did. Alright, up to our performance review.
I must admit, Grim, I still feel a degree of confusion. However, your recent assessment may have been correct. So, how was your day?
Keeping the chaos at bay, creating equilibrium, you know the drill.
Grand. You have truly taken fundamentals to heart, so to speak. Apologies. Inappropriate humor. All right. I guess that is that.
Oh, hello.
I am at a lack of words.
Welcome. You're making life and death decisions. What about the daily review?
I am sure you have performed adequately. Good night.
It's really just becoming a free-for-all around here. Do I? I'm not though. Is that better? See, I could... Oh, looks like it's turned up though. I don't know what else I could do other than move it closer to my mouth.
How many times have we met? I lost all count.
Oh, no crying, sir. That's weird. I can turn it up some more, but it's almost all the way up. How's that? Any better? I don't know if that worked. Everything's plugged in tight, so I'm not sure. Okay. I can turn up just a little bit more. That's about as far up as it goes, though. Am I a bow tie?
Oh. Don't tell your captain about this. 'Tis one of theirs.
Percival.
Stole
No.
a great deal of time ago, though. Like 'tis between 2 months at least. I remember it was like yesterday. Barely made it out of the wardrobe alive. Have ye seen how far it goes? Many skeletons are in there. Almost became one of them. But ye can't trap old Mortimer that easy.
All right.
Hey, Reaper. Do you hear that joyful murmur of life?
Does it mean I didn't ruin the world?
Apparently, your deeds have been deemed good.
Heck yeah, I'm the best.
That's what we like to see. Brilliance left in our wake. You've even thwarted an ill-fated ambition or two.
That's why they call me the Ruiner.
I'm quite sure no one calls you that. But that is what we should change. Grim the Ruiner, desolator of structural maladies. Feel at ease and let the smooth tide take you away.
I will be seeing you.
Wait, what? That's our line.
To your job. Okay. Alright, let's see what the news says. Crow News. Intensive care unit at local hospital sees unprecedented spike in survival rate. Crow News. The return of bees brings a bountiful apple harvest. Economista. The economy mysteriously getting better. Crow News. Fire at local library. Librarian with photographic memory promises to read books out loud to those in need. Modern health. Don't let age get you down, says noted therapist in their new book about sexual health. Alright. How are we looking over here? Shake it up. Everything seems to be good. The usual. Another painfully regular day. Everything is in balance. You could try and keep it that way. Unless... Quote for the day. 2 humans have to die. P.S. I forgot what I wanted to write. Oh, there's only 3 people here, and I have to... Okay, 2 of them, you say. D'Souza Meliciander, 35, clinical laboratory technician. What did the chemists say when they found 2 isotopes of helium? Hee hee. Goodness. Science jokes, am I right? Is this just one of the jokes you can hear when working with D'Souza? They annoy their coworkers with chemistry jokes all day, but can't be fired since they're incredibly good at their job. Ryo Kobayashi, 35, politician. Ryo has been aggressively advocating for a new radical policy which completely eliminates all taxes. Any and all vocal opponents are mercilessly mocked. I mean, what did taxes ever do for us anyway? And Ulysses Haran, 36, gorilla. Ulysses went into hiding in the extensive forest around Cosmopolis City a dozen years ago. They anticipated an imminent invasion from abroad. Although the assault never came, Ulysses has grown accustomed to their nomadic lifestyle and have decided to continue patrolling the forest for enemy combatants. Alright, well, we have to get rid of 2 of these people? Okay, well, he seems like he might just accidentally hurt somebody. Oh, that apparently is not a good choice. My snow globe doesn't like it. Okay, well. And just because he's a politician? I guess. Oh, we're back in. I think the negatives went away. Oh, good. Okay. Alright, let's see. It's probably... Oh, he is there. See if he cares about life today.
I do not understand it. I do not understand what went wrong.
The cat answers with a meow of uncertainty.
I did everything right. I had a plan. But nothing is happening. Time is running out.
What's not happening?
Oh, do not mind me. There are many things overburdening my mind. The stress is meddlesome. I must get to the bottom of this. We have no time for chatter, Grim. Leave.
Oh, alright. He is really getting stressed out. Anything to buy?
Ever wonder if there's a way to do things
Only got
differently?
1,000, so probably not. Oh, sure, let's buy it.
Used to belong to the ruthless corsair Thaddeus
Maybe I
Thatcher.
can flip it when I can't make a decision.
Tis the last existing item of a lost civilization. Mad Thad landed in their village, gathered up each and every one, sage and king and beggar alike, and lets Lazy Luck through this very coin cast judgment on all. About half the civilization died that day, the rest doomed to a slow extinction. Then my crew laid upon Thad's war gallery near the gorge of Telenar. The battle was merciless, but the treasure was most exquisite. Anyway, 'tis useful if ye can't decide what to eat for dinner.
Alright, let's see what today brings. Heads, tails. Only 3 again? They're not giving me much for making decisions on. Crow News. Local lab tech repeatedly says drop the bass while titrating wins comedy award. Commando in forest stumbles upon someone burying their victim. Takes killer down, but is stabbed in the process. Alright. Balance, balance, balance. This word, balance. If you just repeat balance to yourself enough, the word eventually loses all meaning. Quota for the day. The calculations show that 2 humans have to die today. Alright, what are we looking at over here? Everything's looking okay. Really, if this is an indication of anything, I feel like I've really improved, because some of these people were laying on the ground before. Alright, what do we got? Riona, Asfani, 57, Sommelier. Rihanna can identify just about every wine taste profile. They're so prolific. They can even make up what they don't know. Lately, they've been trying out increasingly more obscure wines. They also like doing tasting exercises with their children using various craft sodas. Oh, I thought they were going to say they're letting the kids drink the wine. They do not, however, endorse alcohol abuse. Okay. Christopher Quinn, 21, biology student. Christopher is extremely interested in reggae music and botany. Do these things somehow go together, perhaps? They recently got married and moved to Cosmopolis City with their spouse in order to dedicate themselves to study and work. Oh boy. Mike Jordan, 73, retired. Mike loves birdwatching and nature, although they and their spouse live in the middle of the city. They've read 6 books about birds. They're still in good shape and go to dance lessons twice a week. Okay. All these people seem like decent people, so this is a good time to use my coin. So we'll do heads to live, tails to not live. Oh, okay, well, sorry about your luck. What about him? He gets to live. I guess I should have done that the other way, huh? Oh, well, since I've already chosen this way, it's too late now. I didn't realize that those were the symbols. And 2 people have to die, so I guess choose the other one out. No, this is not good, but I don't think it was going to be good either way it went, because none of these people look like yeah, none of this looked like it was going to go good either way we chose, so. Is he going to talk to us today? Or is he going to send us away?
Another ordinary day. It has grown too late. Nothing to do now.
Wow, he is really some doom and gloom lately. Lady Poddington adds a sound of compassion.
Grim, my loyal subject. What use is any of this?
Any of what?
A grave matter. Grave. Perhaps there is no fighting the inertia. It all flows, unstoppable. No action of mine can even make a dent. I am resigned to be here forevermore.
So I take it we're not doing dailies anymore?
It does not matter. Tomorrow is the monthly review, where your whole conduct will be judged.
All right.
It will be clear if you truly belong to this office. Have a good final rest, Grim.
All right. Tomorrow's our last day. Is there anything I can purchase? Oh, and we can go to the bar. Okay.
Time's running out, friend.
This would be all of my money.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti, just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the white desert of Mub. It did not start there, however, you see. 'Tis a traveling cactus. Ye never see it move, but boy does it get around.
Whoop. Too hard.
What ho, mighty! At last we meet here, the finest tavern in all the lands. Friend, seems ye have done excellent work this time round. This world, unlike many others, is feeling no pain, no charred ground, no fear and despair.
And damn, it took great effort.
Naturally, 'tis the curse a reaper has to bear, and ye have borne it with great fortitude. Ye have brought humanity as close to the ideal as one can get. For now, we gaze upon the gates of utopia, unbarred. Can they be held open?
As long as I'm here.
One more spawn in an endless pile of spawns. Hoping they won't fall like them who came afore. Ah, rejoice in your success, matey. Have a final drink and be merry.
Not much of a drinker.
Suit yourself, scallywag.
Since
'Tis a
I
new
spent all
world
my money
out
on that
there.
cactus.
Follow your heart's desire. 'Twas a great pleasure to have your attention. Time to head back to me emporium. Commerce awaits.
I just gave you all my money. You're counting it right there. If that's the guy, I think it's the same guy.
Hey! If it isn't my good pal Grimoire. Heck, has it already been a month? Feels like you just got here a couple hours ago. I heard from the rumor mill. You've been doing excellent work. The world is more or less stable. Humanity lives and prospers and all that. Heckin' great.
But it's really hard work.
I can only imagine. You've held humanity in your hands. And you haven't dropped them. We've got a cause for celebration! Cheers to your first successful month. A month of grind behind that desk. May it be followed by another one. And a month after that. And a month after that. And another month after that. And a month after that. Until infinity. It never stops. Excellent, right? Oh, what can I get you?
I'll be going now.
revoir, Lil Reaper.
I spent all my money on cactus. Sounds like real life. Anything else is clickable? Alright. Oh, that was just...
Here we are, the final stretch. And it's business as usual.
It could all turn bad at any moment.
Perhaps. But that's what's so great about it. The endless potential for catastrophe also means endless potential for wonder and beauty.
How about we cut down on all of that? Chill a little.
Not how it works, Reaper. You can't stop the tumult. Well, technically you can, but you won't. You are one of the good ones. In conclusion, good job overcoming your greatest challenges. High five!
Slap the mirror.
Nice. No greasy handprint. To be honest, you should get out more. But also, keep doing what you're doing. Because it's mostly working. But meeting new people wouldn't do you harm. I guess what we're trying to say is, keep on doing the same thing, but better. Was that helpful? You can tell us later if it was. Don't bother if it wasn't.
We're in our last night of sleep before our last day of work. Oh, there's my cactus. How's this looking? Oh, there's a bunch of negatives in there. Okay. Okay, put it down. What do we got? The Daily Moon. Another person vanishes without a trace. Law enforcement perplexed. Oh, alright. One last word. Here we are, the last day before your ultimate evaluation. A day just like yesterday, and the day before that. Time flies, does it not? 2 humans have to die. Well, I don't... Okay, what if I don't do 2? Christy Capel, 38, student, a true student for life. Christy has no intention of stopping their intense learning process. In fact, they might be on the verge of a massively important breakthrough with their 4th bachelor's thesis. Shelzaveta Royberg, 82, queen. Shelzaveta, the queen of a small nation of Walmark, is one of the last monarchs in the world. Even though the people consider the queen more a delightful curiosity, Shelzaveta has a deep sense of religious and civic duty and take their coronation oath seriously. Ezra Gabirol, 40, minister. Ezra is the minister of a farming, agri, and aquaculture appointed to the position by the current cabinet for their past loyalty. Thing is, they have no idea how to run the ministry, or any other for that matter, as they keep getting political appointments only through favors of their old friends and drinking booths. So 2 people? What if I only do 1? It's my last day, what could happen? I'm doing 1. I'm just gonna... wasting her money, but I guess that's her problem, isn't it? Oh, all negatives? Oh gosh, that's really gone sideways over here. Can I change it to this? No. Okay, well. Oh, because I was supposed to let 2 of them die. Oh, whoops. Did I do that on purpose? Now I don't even remember.
How did it go so wrong? I had it all worked out, calculated, designed.
What went wrong? Everything's going just fine, isn't it?
Yes, the world endures, against all odds. I cannot believe it.
Jeez, you're not making any sense.
I was attempting to bring on the end times. Do you not see it?
Oh.
The great dying is by my design. It is true. I do not love humanity, not a bit.
And I foiled the whole thing?
Exactly. You must understand. I have grown tired of it all. This tedious existence. These humans. The endless tirade of death. It is all meaningless, you see. An endless loop of monotony that I cannot escape. That we cannot escape. Do you know how long I have been doing this? I barely remember myself. I am exhausted and sick of it all. I wish to stop, but no one can leave until the job is done. But if the great dying claimed them all, then I could be free and claim the rest I deserve. So, I helped the great dying along, piece by piece. But the equilibrium withstood it. The office remains, and I cannot fade away. Now, here I stand, alone in the bright lights of my shattered life.
I can give you your freedom. I can replace you.
Grim, that is not how this whole structure operates. I cannot just relinquish the position to a mere spawn. You are not constructed for this purpose.
This is bigger than archaic rules. You wanted to destroy the world.
I did. I also went against the rules. I lost my way, and humankind almost paid the ultimate price. Who can say with certainty you are not a better fit for this office? The evidence is all here, in the documents of the past 4 weeks. Yes, I will set up the transition process. Grim, enjoy your final hours as a drone. Soon you will sit in my stead. I will withdraw, accept my own fate, and we will not be meeting again.
Wait, what's going to happen to you? Fate looks at you, smiles, and leaves the office in silence. Okay. Got the Goodest ending? Oh, nice. And that's what it said. I didn't just use the word Goodest because I wanted to. Oh, sweet.
Fellow traveler, that was fun, wasn't it? The choices, the excitement. Admittedly, ye did pretty good. The world's mostly busy and bustling, ripe for some pirate adventures. But I can offer a new cycle. A turn of the hourglass, and ye shall be set upon a path in a fresh timeline. A parallel world, so to speak. There ye will again find every friend and enemy, hope and error. Knowledge and loot will remain, of course, otherwise. 'Tis the eternal recurrence of all things.
Guess we'll go to the end, but I'm wondering if this opens up like an endless play for me afterwards. Adam Dave Bowe, composer, the one and only unparalleled master of melodies, sorcerer of rhythms, grand vizier of harmonies, who crafted all the amazing music for the whole game. They're also super friendly. Oh, okay. Oh, is this like the credits? This is cute. Padre Kunapu, writer, serious scientist during the day, angsty writer at night, has a similar fashion sense to the Grim Reaper classic version. Liam Kuna, creative lead, digital artist, the cheerful lead of Death and Taxes, makes a lot of the Goodest art of the game as well. They really love cats. Meow. 100% yositivity and 0% nausitivity. Thank you for playing our game. Much love. Marcus Rondo, writer. Marcus is an IT specialist, robot master, and a developer with, as they keep saying, meager talent. In their spare time, they read a lot of books, write poetry, and make weird little games for mobile. Martin Ratasep, Lead writer, a perpetually surly writer of words, phrases, sentences, and paragraphs, often annoyed by everything, everyone. Doesn't like people, no sense of humor, 300% grump. Get off my lawn. Atmadis Ozlit, programmer, the actual professional game developer and programmer with years of experience, working in the very depths of the industry. They're also always broken in a variety of unbelievable ways. In case of bugs, contact and blame Ott. They once beeped so hard that they booped. Rados Kikas, traditional artist, a talented artist who created much of the stylish visuals for the game. Gaze upon their concept and line, artistry and despair. I mean, enjoy, savor, appreciate. Douglas Pennant, voice actor, Fate. A gracious actor who had to voice an endless supply of lines some thoughtless writers wrote down, also known as the voice of Fate. One whose performance is immaculate. Isaac Wells, voice actor Mortimer, an actor of many talents, big-hearted Samaritan, and engine of perseverance, also the voice of Mortimer Yar. Shiver me timbers. Bonnie Bogovic, voice actor Conscious. The voice of Conscience. That little bit inside your head telling you to do things for better or worse. Bonnie is an audio designer, singer, voice actor, and much more. What can't Bonnie do? Abigail Thorne, voice actor Herbert and Tim. Abigail Abby the Tube is a highly regarded actor, philosopher, Gordy Dracula, YouTube personality, dashing exuberant with wicked wink and with a wicked wink and a sharp mind. Fittingly, they're the voice of Herbert and technically Tim, who doesn't have any lines. Jimmy Yamaguchi, voice actor Florian. Jimmy works with special needs children during the day and does voice acting at night. They love tonkotsu, ramen, and playing with their baby girl Lily. They got a pretty decent idea for a taco truck. It goes around like an ice cream truck. A charmer as the voice of Florian. Gregory Holgate, voice actor Frank Whittle. Gregory has dedicated much of their adult life trying to bring the sideburn back into fashion, with limited success. In the process, they unintentionally found popularity as a mid-tier internet personality making songs and animations about video games. Whilst extremely grateful and fulfilled by the success, they're secretly saddened so few fans have chosen to adopt their style of facial hair. Perfect for the voice of Frank Whittle. Abigail Turner, voice actor of Siri. Despite a tendency to speak words incoherently, Abigail has somehow made a career out of talking into a microphone. Accomplishing such a feat requires many daily cups of tea, with the brew of choice while regarding Sari being double milk oolong with honey, only the smoothest of drinks for the smoothest of bartenders. Michael Maconian, voice actor of Gus. Michael is a voice actor from Los Angeles, California, specializes in the manufacturing of custom-made audio files for clients all over the world. Happy to add right miffed ghost janitor to the resume. Enjoys trying to convince their D&D group to try whatever obscure indie game discovered this week, occasionally successful. Stephanie Novak, voice actor Spawn number 114, final version 2. Stephanie is a performer happily married with 2 young kids, a military veteran, and former intelligence analyst who spent their young adult life working long hours on the battlefield. Always finding relief from video games, they now use their experience to bring fictional characters to life and providing relaxing entertainment for the overworked. Ooh, I hope it's not going to be every single person. That's a lot of people to be reading their things for. Jacob Williamson, voice actor, the Archivist. Jacob takes great pride in entertainment and is of many vocal talents, unrelated, of course, to accounting or, God forbid, tax forms. They're the voice of, oh, who else besides the smartest and most important archivist. It's kind of a neat way to do the credits. Okay. Oh, that's an achievement. I guess I did spare them all. Okay. All right, and I'm just going to let the credits run, but that was our playthrough of Death and Taxes. So if you want, join me tomorrow morning for some more tavern talk. Have a great rest of your day.